Right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course, it's a birthday privilege.
Ah, yes, the good old-time tradition of the birthday key. Every birthday, you get a new one, and it works until midnight. I see a Chow poster.
Was it like one of those hanging theirs? Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only poster anyone knows. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful.
Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents.
My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you.
Vector, it seems we have more guests.
Amy, there you are.
Have you found any leads yet?
Oh, the detective pair need help from the birthday girl?
She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday.
Okay.
Not like Amy's just like this. The tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick.
But how you gonna leave? The door next to the car is locked.
But the door on the car isn't locked, because I have a key. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course, it's a birthday privilege.
Ah, yes, the good old-time tradition of the birthday key. Every birthday, you get a new one, and it works until midnight. I'll solve the case before anyone else. Bye!
Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer.
Nice alibi. I'm here to ask if anyone's hungry.
Starved! I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now, or maybe a big old bowl of beefaroni.
But we only serve chicken cordon bleu. Maybe killing isn't the right language to use right now. You need to be more sensitive.
I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet.
What kind of poet gets to hang around with someone who handles raw meat? Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader, meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some?
Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 dee dee dee. Okay. What was that? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring.
I'm satisfied for now, thanks.
At least he's rhyming, I suppose.
Schlurbo and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car?
Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually.
It seems like we're doing nothing but being one step behind her this entire time.
When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep.
Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car.
Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. Then she went into the saloon car. She came back shortly afterwards from the saloon car. But she left the saloon car.
Back to the casino bar car.
Casino?
Shadow came through.
Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something.
Duh.
Oh, Schlurbo.
I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library to the casino again.
Like 3 times?
When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened.
With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or SBO couldn't have left the cars.
Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with questions.
If you return any meat, I'll chop it for you.
And if you'd like to be serenaded by a poem, I've got you covered too.
Thanks, guys. Please don't. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true.
We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and to determine if SBO was still in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails.
Absolutely.
A Chao hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there."
Yes, because I cannot read. Wow, I really needed to see this. This little Chow's hanging in there, refusing to use his little wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this Chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too.
There's no way there is that much thought put into this poster.
Thanks for pointing out the obvious, Schlorbo. There are travel destination ideas in here, like amusement parks and caverns and hotels and restaurants. Ooh! Schlorbo, look at this! There's a couple maps here.
This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre.
I love a good overhead map. Let's take it.
Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites.
No, you stupid moron. Leave it alone.
Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves.
No one should.
Maybe if he was like a bat, like Rouge, that would work. But he's clearly
I'm surprised you didn't get to, do some cheap little, swapping of body parts to make him like a bunny or whatever.
Yeah.
So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up.
Sadly, I have no interest in picking up these books.
Well, confirmation he doesn't read.
A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge put a lot of these out too, searching for something.
What reckless behavior. I feel so sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far.
This kid feels empathy for everything.
Or it's 'cause
Unlike
he's a
me,
or it's
I'm a sociopath. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
Nothing here. Retard.
Other way, imbeciles.
Really thought there'd be something there this time.
Schlorbo, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin?
No, I'm alright.
I'm sure something will be in something hidden in the next trash can.
You really think so?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it.
Schlorbo, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that.
Was that supposed to be a compliment? Let's just take a pause and sit for a second.
These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read.
Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit.
Schlorbo, no! Don't fall asleep! It's been a murder, remember?
If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined mine, holy crap.
There's... Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that moves on
Shadow
to the
supposedly
next area.
walked, but the thing's unlocked.
Well, I guess it would be unlocked, right? Because Amy just went through it.
Yeah. Wow, I wish we could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest.
Sonic's dead. He doesn't need you.
He needs me because he's dead. He needs me to take his place. The orange blur.
He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library.
Odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on this shelf is in alphabetical order but this one. The Mirage Express user guide. Train we're currently on. In case you dumb kids couldn't remember things.
Think someone found it on the ground and put it back?
Maybe, but it is interesting.
Fancy a poem?
Yes. How about a poem about trains?
Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion.
Buzzer! Buzzer! You can't rhyme lotion with lotion.
Thanks.
I actually really like that one.
I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I must now replace.
That one was actually kind of cool. What caused you to drop the vase?
Paimon.
It's just a poem, dude. It's just a poem. Can I take your order?
I have a poem about this. Oh no, please don't. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs sunny.
Keep on smiling. Oh, shit! I said over easy!
Wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train.
My talent is wasted on you lot. How rude.
Alright, I think that's
Let's
it.
interrogate him. Oh no!
Oh no!
We could have talked to Vector.
Oh, phooey.
I thought we'd have to interrogate them individually.
That's what I thought.
Oh well.
It's not that we don't trust either of you. It's just that we don't trust either of you. Schlorbo is gonna confirm two things. Why Vector left to play games with Knuckles, and if SBO really was in the library card.
Vector.
Having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card.
Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What?
I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social.
Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine, so I figured I'd check it out.
Seems to line up with the information we've gathered with Knuckles.
And that brings our attention to you, SBO. Rouge entered and found something and left. You said you immediately started reading, but you were actually reading the entire time you were here.
Of course he was. Once SBO starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
Must have been a good read. What was the book?
SBO doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing?
You saw him read.
What kind of things do you think I read?
You are the romantic one.
Oh.
Schlorbo, could you help me out?
Probably the manual, I guess.
Probably the book. The only book in our entire inventory. Oh, I should have chosen the menu! He was reading the menu!
Yeah. You think SBO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this?
Think! I have video games to support this.
Ooh, we're on track 4 wide now.
Ah! Ah! Oh,
wait,
that
watch
doesn't
out.
look good. Oh. Wait! Whoa!
I'll
Oh,
probably
okay.
jump over it.
Ooh! I like that. I want that to be a real game. There are books scattered all over the floor, but the remaining books on the shelves were in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the correct place.
Ooh.
This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO.
Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this!
Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but
I can handle myself. Sorry, SBO.
A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh no.
Confirmation. SBO is autistic.
Autistic?
He's autismo.
Autismal.
Oh, I see. Quiz SB about the manual to prove he read it. He could just be lying.
Jeez, the manual's that big?
One efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless.
Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards.
I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire janitors. They wanted to hire microwave workers instead.
There you go. Far more efficient.
The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. But what about snakes?
Seems like SBO aced that question. Shorbo, hit him with another one.
What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy?
No refunds, and you'll be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Most likely because you died.
Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65.
Last one, Schlorbo. Let's see if SBO can get 3 for 3. I don't know, this all seems pretty specific to me.
Yeah.
What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations?
An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests.
I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present.
Now, did I pass your little test?
Totally.
It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly.
A poet's brain is often surprising.
I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. Mostly because I don't have a brain.
You've clearly read the manual, and those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read?
You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred sounds a bit suspicious, even if true. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's almost like he should be playing a visual novel instead. Those are better for reading.
No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth.
SBO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading?
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Schlorbo?
He always puts me on the spot.
Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell, what this has to do with anything.
I just noticed he has anime sparkles
Hell yeah.
on his little cheek. We're up, Schlorbo. Let's get our argument together. Alright, I did it. First try. I'm getting the hang of these new mechanics. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car where he set the original high score on the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score for long. Crocs are natural gamers. I even drank my G Fuel and everything.
SBO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car. SBO was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip.
Well, we are forgetting that Shadow could just use Chaos Control.
I think he just carries a Chaos Emerald in his pocket at all times.
If I had the ability to use Chaos Control, I would always keep a Chaos Emerald on me.
But they split up like Dragon Balls, sort of, I think.
I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Well, you see...
You noticed when Vector did it.
I can sense SBO's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy.
So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all?
But how would SBO leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SBO in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Schlorbo. One that I would love for SBO to solve.
Can't SBO camouflage himself?
Yes.
That cool demeanor is vanishing.
I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, how did you leave the library car?
My starved stomach bobbled. My starved stomach bobbled.
Babbled. That's babbled.
I know it's babbled, but I keep reading bobbled. My starved... I can't read this one.
Try it. Just do the best you can.
Now I've got the giggles. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled. When I ask for are my eggs sunny,